What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to hardwire a Bluetooth helmet intercom headset into your motorcycle helmet. Now, if you want to see more information on this exact product, my brother did a full review of it. Basically, this is going to make me be able to listen to music while riding. I can talk to other intercom people who have the same system, and I can take phone calls, which is pretty cool. This was only 50 bucks on Amazon. I'll have the link down below as well. You can definitely check it out. But today's video, I'm just going to show you how I basically am going to hardwire this into the helmet. That way it can fit perfectly in there. When I tested it out with my brother's two sets, the speakers for your ears were a little bit off the way I had them. So I'm going to do a little bit of modifications to my helmet, very slightly, nothing to compromise the structural safety aspect of what a helmet should do. But real quick, just to unbox this product, this is the TCOM-SC helmet intercom headset. We have the actual unit, rechargeable battery built into it. So we have two different speakers and then the microphone right here. This is the soft microphone. So that's that. Now let's get into tearing apart the helmet. This is my motorcycle helmet. It is the HJC IS-17. And after doing a quick test fit on my head to know exactly where my ears go, basically right around there is where the center of my ear is. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a mark right here, just so I know. So I'm gonna now further remove the padding, just pulling this one up and forward. We should be able to pop this whole center foam piece out of the helmet now. So my goal with this, now that we have everything out, here is the whole wiring for the two speakers, and then the little one is the microphone. My goal is to basically countersink this into the styrofoam right here. So I am going to be cutting a little bit of the foam out of this, and generally modifying any type of structure in your helmet is not a recommended thing, but this is not the actual brain cell that is the rest of the helmet, so I'm not too concerned, and I'm only going to be taking out a little bit of foam. So here is the first take of dremeling it out. You can see we got a nice semicircle in the bottom, and then it squares up on the top. And then if we take one of these speakers, hopefully it just slides in. There is Velcro on this side, so it might actually be a little bit hard to get in there. But as you can see, that is exactly what I was looking for. Wow, that is awesome. So it is nice and countersunk in there, perfect fitment. The way you're supposed to do it is just stick them onto the top. Basically, you take one of these Velcro pieces, stick it on the actual foam, and then stick the speaker on top of that. So you can see how thick this would be if you do it the way you're supposed to do it. But the way I'm doing it, it is nice and countersunk. So the majority of the work has now been completed. I have each pocket all dremeled out, nice and smooth, and we're really not taking that much foam off. So as far as any safety concern, I highly doubt this is going to do anything to compromise the safety. So next up, we have the whole wiring piece with the two speakers and the microphone. You'll notice one speaker has a little bit shorter cable, so I'll probably want the Bluetooth piece on the left side of the helmet since that is not my throttle hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide the speaker in, and I'm gonna keep the cable towards the back just to keep it nice and flush. And they're pretty much even as far as how far down they go into these little pockets. And then next up for the microphone, that is going to be adhesive. I think that is probably the best way to do it, just kind of stick it in there. So I'll just put a little bit on the left side there, and that sticks really well, actually. Wow, good thing I cleaned it. And then this one, we'll just Velcro that, facing the wire on one side again, just because that is the side of kind of all business. So these are going to basically sit just like that. So I don't think there's any need to really worry about the wire for the microphone itself, because everything's gonna be covered, and there's so much padding here, you're not even gonna feel the wire. All right, so on to the helmet now. We're just gonna put these straps through all these slots. I guess we'll get the front first. And then to look at this longer speaker, I think I can actually tuck it into this little crack right here. All right, so now we got the wire completely under there, completely under this, and then I can slowly work its way all the way around while keeping it in the helmet crack. All right, so now that wire is completely under there, and then it is coming out right at this crack as well. And then we'll take the left side speaker and do the same thing. We'll pull up this foam and just kind of pop it out a little bit, and then get this wire on the back side of it. That way everything stays nice and tucked away. All right, with that back in place, we'll just pull that wire back through. And then that is almost all the wires. The last one is just the microphone right here, but that is gonna be underneath this piece. So maybe I can just put a piece of tape or something to hold it. But then we have the extra wires here, and the one that does have some excess, we're gonna keep tucking in here just to keep it out of the way. So then the actual Bluetooth piece is right here, so it's gonna go somewhere around there on the helmet. You have two different ways you can attach it. This one right here, you can actually unscrew it, and this basically wedges into the side of the helmet here, and it'll hold it up. Then you have another one that has an adhesive pad on it. I think I'm gonna go with this just to save a little bit of weight on the helmet, and basically just stick it on. It might be a little crooked because I have to go with the curve of the helmet. I've already cleaned that to get any grease, dirt, or anything like that off. So then with the backing off, we'll put this little tab on the top portion, and that'll just go right like that. Get that nice and tight. And it is Velcroed, so it can just come right off then. So basically this Velcro piece is what's gonna stay. And then that's gonna just sit basically just like that within the Velcro. And it'll lock into place very nicely. And then you just pull this pin right here, slide it up and over, and this will come right out. So this will then get plugged in right like that. We just want these wires nice and tucked away. Next up, we are going to reassemble the helmet. Just get everything nice and back together. So I'll go ahead and start with this actual head pad that goes in the top. Just goes like that, just pops in. And of course your helmet may differ from this exact helmet, but pretty easy and straightforward to put everything back together. And with these side pieces really in there, you can see how that's all the wire I have right there. So when this is installed, it plugs right in perfectly, no extra slack, nothing weird. That is gonna be perfect sitting right like that. All right, and the final touch, this thing popped out, so we'll just slide that puppy back in place. All right, well there we have it. That is actually completely installed. So then again, this just slides in on the side, pushes over to the right, clicks down into place, and this then just gets plugged right in. I'll just pull out the wires just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more slack, but there we go. And then the cool thing is, if we get really close to it now, if I pull these back, you can barely see the speaker back in there, but it's not protruding out at all to where I'm not gonna feel it actually touching my ears like when you just stick them onto the phone without countersinking them in like that. So they are nice and flush, you can literally not tell, and then the microphone itself is even super flush, so no excess of wires or anything like that. This is pretty much as smooth as you're gonna get as far as an install that's very flush. Of course, you do have this on the one side. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at it and actually try it on with my head. And judging by mics, it works really well as far as intercom. You can check that video out again. And I've already gone ahead and paired my phone to it. It is super straightforward. The directions will literally tell you exactly how to do it. Hold this button for 8 seconds and you pair it. No brainer there. So, moment of truth. Do I feel them? Are they comfortable? So, putting this on. So I don't feel anything on my ears at all. Everything fits nicely, it feels normal. The microphone, as you saw, is tucked on that one side. I would definitely recommend putting the microphone on the side versus in the center, just to keep those wires away. But that is perfect. Now we're gonna crank up some music. The button is there, I think I hold it for 3 seconds. And the speakers just played an audible beep, so I would assume that's connected. And then I'll just go into my phone, make sure we are connected on the Bluetooth side. And I just heard a second beep in the speakers and it says connected on here. All right, you guys can't hear it, but we got some music going, which is super awesome. Crank up some tunes. That is awesome. So pulling it back one is your next song. So next song, and then pushing it forward, starting over again. And then pressing the center button right there pauses the music. So if you are riding and you gotta do something real quick, you can just pause it real quick, you know, keep going, and then press it again, and the music starts again. Well, that is awesome. That is so nice. I love how flush everything is. And then just holding this down for a few seconds, it should shut right off. So I heard it beep once, and then beep again, and bam, power is off. Sorry if my hair is a little messed up. But yeah, there we go. That is hardwiring the TCOM-SC Bluetooth headset, intercom, music player, cell phone interceptor, whatever you want to call this thing. Hardwiring it into my helmet. It looks really good. I'm super happy with it. And again, you just can't tell that there's anything in there at all. Speakers are perfectly hidden. That looks so good. All right guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's video figuring out how to hardwire a helmet Bluetooth system for your motorcycle. This is gonna be a great thing to have. I go on a lot of 150, 200 mile trips on my bike. I do a lot of motorcycle rides, especially when it is nice out. And with this, I can have music playing. I don't like wearing earbuds when I'm riding my bike because I feel like that just cancels out all the noise around me. I want to still hear my bike, hear the road, hear all the things that are going on for safety reasons, and I just feel uncomfortable if I have earbuds in. So with this, it's kind of gonna be just good background noise. I can just hear music, but still hear everything that I need to hear. So I like that system. And the fact that it is a walkie-talkie, basically a Bluetooth system where I can communicate with other riders using the same thing. My brother and I, if we're going on a nice ride, we can talk to each other about what's going on, what's up ahead, kind of where we're going, navigating easier. And if you are using this with your navigation on your phone, you will hear the turn-by-turn directions through your helmet, which is awesome to have on a street bike. And then of course you can take a phone call. So if you're out on the bike, someone's calling you for whatever reason, you can hit answer the phone call, hang up, and continue listening to music. So for 50 bucks, this is an awesome thing, and I'm really glad that I hardwired it the way I did. You can't even tell it's in there. I can't even feel anything in there. Super nice fitment. Everything came out really good. So that is it guys. I will have this product linked down below on Amazon. It's only 50 bucks. So super cheap, really fun thing to get. But that is it guys. Give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.